I'm doing a video. Mum and Chloe just having a good old chat while I'm trying to tell you how I feel in lockdown 2.0.
You're sitting there laughing, it's not funny.
Thanks for all the questions, and very excited to read some of these, especially this first one. So let's hit it off. Question number 1. What is your favorite Abba song?
You are the dancing queen.
Young and sweet only. Actually, either that or those two. Question number 2. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I've got a power, I know it. I can feel it in my butt.
Superpower would be flying.
Hey, I can fly.
He can fly.
I walk down streets or I go places and I'm like, I would love to have a look over that massive hedge. Bang, fly, let me just fly up there and have a look.
That's a great idea.
Question number 3. Weirdest fan encounter. I don't know, Sean. Sean's sitting here.
There's that guy.
Fan encounter.
Guy at X Games.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had one guy, let me tell you, it was cold and I was wearing proper equipment, thermals, jackets. And this guy was wearing, pretty sure he's either wearing a mankini or he was wearing just a pair of undies. I think he might have had like boxing mitts on, or I don't know what he was up to, but boy, he was enthusiastic and just pumped to be there. I loved his energy. Question number 4. Where is your favorite place to visit in Australia? Snowy Mountains would be up there, just the Snowy Mountain region, so a lot of the resorts. This year, fortunately, I've spent a lot of time here, so I've been able to go and do a lot of things, but like if I'm away, I think about like cold mornings with the fog layer and the sun coming through.
I'm looking at an incredible view right now.
Question number 5. What is your most unpopular, controversial opinion?
I am shocked and offended and hurt.
That's a really good question. I think when people like put a timeline or a time on someone's profession, and maybe that hits home more for me because I'm a sports person, and people will generalize and say, oh, how old is he now? Oh, it's he's, this age. Oh, he'll be done in 3 years. It's like, gives you the right to say who's going to be finished when. Look at people like Kelly Slater. He's still on the tour at 42 and showing no signs of slowing down. Or Tom Brady, perfect example. I mean, that guy from the start, people were saying he was never going to go anywhere because he was too unfit. He didn't shape the mold of a quarterback and all this other crap. I'm not sure how controversial that is, or even if maybe that's a controversial topic I've had in my head with people. But yeah, I hate that. I hate it when people put a time limit on someone. And it's not always about sport either. It could be about anything. Until the day that they stop actually delivering what they're expected to, then sure, you can say that crap. But other than that, just park it, leave it at home. Question 6. Would you rather eat a toothpick or a rat's tail? Oh, gross.
I threw up.
That's disgusting. Honestly, just because I wouldn't want to eat a rat's tail. But can we clarify rat's tail? Because there's a rat's tail that people wear on the back of their head. Makes me sick. I would pick a toothpick. Just let it break down and get moist and wet and dense in my mouth. I mean, undense, and just swallow it.
Excuse me.
Question number 7. How does it sit in the house with you cheering on Renault and Chloe cheering on Racing Point?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question.
Someone asked me, how does it sit in the house, how I cheer for Renault and you cheer for Racing Point?
Well, he actually wears pink and just doesn't tell Daniel.
Not sure that's true, actually.
I think it's true.
Liar!
Let's not talk about it. Just kidding, I love Daniel and I love Lance. I just want the best for both of them. I just want some good, hearty racing. and want them both to do really well. But go Daniel! Just kidding. Go Lance. Go Daniel. Go Lance. Question number 8. Have you ever ridden a horse? I have. They scare me a little bit, horses. They're a bit unpredictable. I have ridden a horse. I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't like the guys in the Western movies. How am I coping with lockdown 2.0? Good question. It's been pretty tough, like not tough, but it's been interesting for sure to be in lockdown 2.0. Obviously I'm itching to go snowboarding at this point and get back up in the mountains and ride the half pipe, but it's really important to have perspective, I think, at this point in time, because as I said, you know, I'm happy and I'm healthy, and as much as I really want to go snowboarding and do what I love doing, and yeah, I mean, I'm here and gotta just stay as positive as possible. So lockdown 2.0, I'm doing all right. Question number 10, can you skateboard? Oh, nah, not really. And funnily enough that you asked me that question, we actually went to the skate park for the first time in a long time yesterday with Sean, and I was barely getting onto the coping. So I'm gonna keep working on that over the next little while. A lot of snowboarders are like really good skateboarders. I don't know what happened with me. I'm just like stuck to snowboarding, and I like surfing. I'm probably a better surfer than I am skateboarder. But yeah, I can skateboard, but I'm like not great at it. So, kidding. All right, see you guys. Thank you for sending in all the questions, and really enjoy it. And sorry again for the little delays here and there. And just before I finish this, want to just say RIP to a great man, Alex Chumpy Pullen, who sadly passed away last week, and it deeply saddened myself and a whole snowboarding community in Australia, as well as sports people around Australia and around the world. The guy was genuinely one of the most cheerful, happy people I've ever met, and had achieved amazing things in his craft of bordercross. And his smile was infectious. He was a lover of life, and so much respect for the guy. So my thoughts are with his family, his girlfriend Elodie, and all his friends. So love you, Chumpy.